What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Georgia the Gamer here, and we are back. We're just simply asking. But I just got done watching another great episode of Attack on Titan. It's only, well, after this episode, it's only three more, man. It's gonna be a wild ride. We still got some questions that need to be answered, but the most important question: when is a part 2 being announced? When is a part 2 being announced? But this is just a short introduction to make sure that you guys hit like, hit the subscribe button, and make sure that you share this video out to all your friends and family that love anime, that love talking about anime, that love talking about Attack on Titan, because I need some people to discuss this anime with, because I have a bunch of theories. And there's only 2 more chapters left in the manga. How is this manga going to end? How is this going to end? Where is part 2 being announced? But I hope you all enjoy this episode. Enjoy this reaction episode. I enjoyed episode 12. Episode 13 is going to be a banger. I watched the preview. It's going to be a banger. But I'm signing out. This is Georgia Gamer. I'm signing out. See you next time into the next video. All right. Today is Sunday. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Georgia the Gamer here. And I know last episode it was a bit slow, but it was plot and dialogue heavy. So this is just a quick recap of episode 11. If you don't know what anime we're talking about, we are talking about Attack on Titan season 4, the final season. We are still waiting for part 2. Now, Netflix Japan did kind of leak they leaked stuff that there is knowledge of a part 2 or a potential movie to wrap everything up. But we are on, I got it pulled up on Funimation. We're on episode 71. So 71 of Attack on Titan, which I believe is now episode 12. I'm just checking my studio for the last Attack. Yeah. So we are on episode 12 as of this Sunday. Last Sunday, we learned that GABI and FALCO was picked up by Sasha's family, because their family's hosting an orphanage. You know, her parents are. And Kaya is reminding, well, she didn't say Sasha's name, but she said it in the episode that she wants to become someone like Sasha. Someone that was loved, that stood up for the people, that protect the innocent. He doesn't know that GABI killed her. GABI and Kaya butted heads because GABI is being all MAGA-ish, Uncle Ruckus-ish from the Boondocks. She's acting like that, talking about she's one of the good Eldians. And in fact, like I can understand if her rage and anger was towards the soldiers, because that's understandable, you know, because those soldiers came to Marley and fucked shit up as a result of Reiner, Annie, and Bertolt coming to their, you know, home to what is it? The Shigashina, and started fucking everything up there. So I can understand if she was mad at the Survey Corps and EREN. I could understand that. But she's starting to take her anger out on innocent farm life people, and was trying to blame them for getting attacked by random Titans that Marley would be sending over to the wall. That's where all understanding about her character stops. She was trying to murder multiple innocent people that had no idea what was going on, that had nothing to do with anything. They was just living their life. She tried to murder several innocent people, including Kaya herself. There is no more understanding about her situation. She is so far gone. Like, I just, like I said, I can understand if her anger was just towards EREN and the rest of the Survey Corps. But when she starts taking out on innocent people that had nothing to do with it, there's a disconnect there. And when Kaya finds out, because I guarantee you she's probably going to find out in this episode what Sasha did. What GABI did to Sasha, she's going to flip, because that was her big sister. The Marley and they were talking about that invited him to the restaurant, probably Nicolo. So, and once Nicolo finds out what GABI did, he is going to flip. So it's going to be another circle of just hatred and violence. But that's what we're here for. Attack on Titan is not a romance anime, although we would like it to be. We would like this anime to end with some kind of happy moment for somebody, but we're probably not going to get that whatsoever. We're probably not going to get that. Like I said in the last episode, I'm just curious as to where they're going to finish this season off. Because I thought they were going to get, from what I understand, from where they're at in the manga chapters, I thought they would have gotten to what we're going to see this episode in the last episode. They really wanted to bring up that drama that GABI is so far gone she can't understand other people's viewpoints. You know what I'm saying? So it's probably going to end with chapter 119. So we're not going to see the past, unfortunately. That'll be in part 2 or an Italian movie, something along that sort. But it's probably going to end with chapter 119. And I'm not spoiling that chapter. We're just going to watch that episode as a family. And hopefully by then there'll be a part 2 announced soon. Because I don't want to see this get turned into a movie. I want them to really take care of the animation and the quality and really take their time with a part 2. Don't rush anything. Adapt everything. But we're gonna hop into episode 12 of Attack on Titan season 4. Hit my music. I'm excited for this episode, man. I really am. I hope there's some shock moment, but I feel there's going to be more plot and dialogue, but not too much, Titan on Titan act. Let's get into it. ARMIN gazing at Annie. What did I just say? Anna? Wow. ARMIN, what was you trying to do? But how are you going to touch her in a crystal, buddy? How are you going to do that? I felt like he learned more from Bertolt than just his memories. Because we remember ARMIN's hair used to be longer, and now it's shorter, kind of like Bertolt's. And this is the fucking intro. Yeah, so like I was saying, I felt like ARMIN has absorbed more than just Bertolt's memories, because as you know, and since season 1, before season 4, his hair used to be longer, but now that he's older, he kind of cut his hair a little bit, or he grew into his hair. That makes sense. But I also feel like ARMIN kind of did like Annie beforehand. But with that being said, when he got access of Bertolt's memories, those feelings of Annie stacked on Armin's are probably already existing kind of like romantic feelings for Annie. And, you know, he wanted to touch the crystal to see if, you know, that shock that EREN gets sometimes when he touches Historia, of like if there's like any memory transfers are available. My only question is how is he going to be able to do that if he's touching Crystal and not actually Annie herself? Because Annie apparently has been asleep for about, what, 5 years now? But enough of that. We skipped the intro because we're trying to get right into this episode. You know how it is. We're trying to get copyrighted. Let's hop into this episode. Episode 71, aka Season 4, Episode 12, Guides. Oh, the Yeagerists are now doing hit pieces about the military? Oh, well, I mean, they did it before with the tie-ins in the wall. I mean, if they already did it once, I feel the Yeagerist side and the media side that this should be public knowledge already. That animation of her running looked weird. I'm not the only one that caught that, right? That looked weird to anybody else. It still amazes me that MAPPA was able to get the animation to look like this when they were already so busy with Jujutsu Kaisen. So that urgency prompted EREN to basically lit a fire under the Scout administration, because I see their point. I really see their point. Had they have waited, they would have been wiped out by everybody. And I guess him destroying that port bought them some time. Hopefully. Hey, bro, look at her face right now. Yelena had that crazed look in her eyes, man. And Pixis think that she's lying, when Yelena was probably telling the truth the whole time, to be honest. And Hanji's meeting with Onyakapon. Well, that just confirmed what Yelena just told Pixis. And it seems like Yelena and Onyakapon was doing some crazy stuff. Bro, dude, oh, they think that they think that ARMIN and MIKASA knew about him meeting with Yelena. And that's what EREN was thinking too when he made himself a hostage. But yeah, I firmly believe EREN, that urgency, because had they, like I said, had they just waited, they would have gotten wiped off the map, because the Marley and the rest of the world was already planning to attack them. Oh! Oh! Bro, is that the director getting... Bro, the director got... Oh! Oh! They bombed the director! Damn, he died on impact. Damn, they got a full-fledged riot about to start. Damn. Yup. That was the signal. That was the signal. That was the signal. Oh, man. I still want to know, what did EREN tell Flock to really get him on his side like this? They real life just killed somebody. They killed the director, bro. I might make this a thumbnail right here. Woo! Oh, man. That's the halfway point. We get into the good stuff now. We getting into the goods. Now, Hanji she got put into a very tough position to deal with. Had they simply just listened and not waited, man, it's getting really good now. Do y'all want to die? Like, this whole thing would not have started had they told the country what was happening. Had they simply just let it be known that Marley was trying to kill all of them. And now that I think about it, I don't think this is going to end on chapter 119 either. I really don't. It might not. She just want resources and money, bro. She don't give a damn. Is she not just... Right. Thank you, MIKASA. Thank you, MIKASA. They only cared about resources, bro. And money. They didn't give two rats. MIKASA was just the added bonus about them coming over. All they cared about was resources, bro. That's all they cared about. Thank you, MIKASA. And if I was MIKASA, I'd have simply responded, where were y'all the entire time? Oh, Bro, do not tell me this is gonna happen in the next episode. Do not do this to me. Oh, Pierre's there. Oh, they did it to me. No. Why? Man, another episode where the hype is just building and building and building. They're setting the stage for something crazy to happen. Yeah, man, these last 3 episodes have been big plot builders. So, excuse me. In this episode, we learned that the Yeagerists is some serious MFers. Like, okay, we knew they were kind of crazy because they were upset that the military at this time was trying to hide what the what the Marlians were doing after all this time. You know, after all this time, they were trying to hide what happened. You know, after telling them that there were Titans in the wall, after telling them the truth about the Titans and where they came from, what King Fritz did, they had built up such a good repertoire, and for them to start hiding what happened because EREN went over there and put them hostage, they basically disclosed information that the whole world was basically trying to kill them all. And you know, the issue with his story, because now she's pregnant and she can't inherit that Titan, they were trying to hide information about the rumbling and what ways they could possibly save their country before they all get attacked by everybody. And basically this urgency, they have driven this point home for a couple episodes now. That urgency to do something before the Marlians and the rest of the world decide that the resources within Paradise that Marley wants to have. So they're in a race against time and they don't have a lot of options. One of their only options is the rumbling, and they're looking for other ways to find other options, but it's becoming more and more, as we see with each episode, that the rumbling might be their only way they all don't die. And the simple fact is, the rumbling is to keep everybody else from attacking, so everybody else outside of Paradise Island has to die. That is the only way Paradise Island will survive, because the rest of the world hates their guts. The rest of the world thinking them as devils, the Marlians thinking them as devils, the rest of the world wants to kill them all. There is no talking this out. They really don't have the military firepower to really withstand the full might of the world. And so EREN was feeling, like I said, this point was driven home. They're really feeling this pressure now because they're running out of options and time. You know what I'm saying? They're running out of options and time. One of their only options is the rumbling, to make everybody else back off, so they potentially find another option. But so far, there's not another option. There's not another option. So, and now we got the media and all the Yeagerists are like, this is our one and only option. We've been trying for a couple years to find something. There's been no answer. This is our only option to really save our country. Why are we holding him in jail? And I felt like them conspiring to basically kill the premier, the military personnel that has all the power, is to show that they are completely and 100% serious that this is our only option. And then them using that explosion to cover up the fact that probably the noise that EREN was breaking out. Man, it's getting really interesting. Now, I was hoping that we would have seen the restaurant incident within this episode, but I guess we're pushing that into next week. There's only 16 episodes. next week they're showing the incident in a restaurant where you know, I was getting ready to say something. I was getting ready to spoil it, but nope. But after that, there's only 3 episodes. And we still have not seen what has happened with Levi and Zeke. So are they gonna end off this season, this part 1, with Marley? I'm trying to get my thoughts. Are they trying to end off this season with Marley and the full world and their army coming down on Paradise Island attacking EREN? Is that what they're planning to do? To end off the season right there? Because they already said the paths and everything after the paths, which is basically 120, no, which is basically like 119 till about the end. That's all not in this season. So I'm guessing that's probably what we're going to end off, and part 2 is going to start right there. So part 2 is going to start off with a bunch of action. It's going to start off absolutely crazy. It's going to be absolutely crazy. But you know, I really don't know where this season is going to end off, because next week, if we're seeing the full Marley incident at the restaurant, that's going to take a full episode, because there was a lot of stuff within those chapters as to what happened, what's going on behind the scenes with the Marleyans, what's going on with EREN. You know, MIKASA and ARMIN are also probably going to be there to try and talk some sense into EREN. That's going to take a full episode. We haven't gotten to the part that Kai is probably going to find out GABI killed Sasha. We haven't gotten to that part yet. So this whole restaurant is probably going to take all of episode 13. Levi and Zeke is probably going to take a full episode. So that's what I'm saying. It's probably going to end with the Reiner and the rest of the Marleyan forces and all their backup descending on Paradise Island, getting ready to try and snuff out EREN before he activates the Rumbler. So, and that kind of makes me frustrated, because now it's like, we were shown that the run was probably going to happen this season. They probably pushed it back. So, anyway, this was a really good episode. I enjoyed it. You know, I know people don't like these plot-heavy episodes, but they're needed. I enjoy them a lot. And I can't wait till next week. This was another great Sunday episode of Attack on Titan. I'm Juju the Gamer. I'm signing out. See you next time in the next video.